Wagwan. This is supposed to be a TikTok video, because TikTok video are the one where we kind of more earthly and gossipy, instead of the divine message. But this is the divine message same way, King David coming to you. But I was here just having a vibe, having a smoke, and having a vibe. Now something just came up to me. Like you have to be aware of the people who always want to tell you what to do in your life. How is it that somebody don't know you from how long? Just meet you within 2 years. And then they want to come tell you everything where you have to do. You have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that, you have to do that. Yeah. That is a highly manipulative spiritual person right there. So and granted they might have like a spiritual powers and know, connected to certain like things spiritually. But when they want to come with that bulldozing attitude, say, yeah, like, yeah, you this and you that and you that and do this and do that and you're not doing this and why you go this and why you go this and why you go this, you shouldn't go this. So. And for them fucking life no good. for them life not exemplify nothing more on solitude life. 111 just pass, yeah. Yeah, so if your life is exemplifying a solitude life, you have taken yourself away from everybody. Every now and then I'm going to do one of these videos because you see, every now and then I realize this spirit come up. This spirit come up along this journey. This spirit come up along this journey for I. And you like me have to see it. Like me I say, why is it that I'm in my good grace, feeling good, doing well, And all of a sudden now me answer a call from somebody who wouldn't expect no. If say, boy, me like what you do, me no care, me no care what you want to do in terms of your love life and your stuff. But you all look good, you looking good, rare. Me like what you do. Keep on doing the work, good work. Every time them come on the phone and have an opportunity to talk to you, then come and talk to you in a quarrel. Cause of you me attack, man. You know who me attack. It's like when you come you can't even I'm living in peace. I'm living in peace and doing my thing in peace and enjoying myself. I see myself progressing. And all of a sudden, somebody come out of the woodwork and call you and I tell you all this kind of story and this kind of story. I don't want to hear no fucking story for nobody, man. One of the best things you can do is keep yourself in a good mood by minding your business. Mind your own fucking business. That's your good mood. Mind your own business. When you mind your business and okay what nobody else no have to do, then when you see people you can mind them and mind your own business and not make for them business affect you. Because you have to deal with people. You have to deal with people, man. So it's either you love people or just mind your own fucking business. Yeah. And cause you know when I talk, when you get a message for you listen to my videos them too. I send it out, I send it on YouTube. For I was enjoying this peaceful session until you call and start to tell me about how me have ego and all of these things. Yeah. And when me I do up Atlanta and my ex-wife and all these things. Now me not my decision to make. It is my decision to make. It is my decision to make and it is my learning to learn. It is my peaceful connection to be peaceful. What the fuck? You have to learn to be mature in yourself where you can encourage somebody so that they can do good. Then you come off with you're not alignment now. I am not in alignment with you now. You don't want to come. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to come to lay your thing no more. Who the fuck give a fuck? You don't have to come. Maybe it will do better without you. For if you come with that same fucking attitude, then we don't need you there. Yeah. So that is what I'm saying, and I have to tell you that straight to your fucking face because, I'm seeing that, you come, the energy not right, man. Your energy is not right. Because, I tell you, say energy not right. You have to stop being manipulative. You have to learn to accept people for who they are. People are not you. I am doing me. You are doing you, and I accept you for you. So suppose you want to believe in your show and you believe that's the power, and everybody else is wrong, then you do you and let everybody else do them. And have a relationship. Let everybody get them beaten. The beating you're pronouncing on them. Come on, cuz, man. Yeah, so me don't want you to call me back if you can tell me people business. And all of that. Don't call me back. Don't me no want no call back. For like me I say, me avoid certain energies. I am building my own energies with my resonance that I'm getting from the universe. You are come and tell me all kind of stupid, man. Me this and me that and me that. And the only thing me I give you pleasantries. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad that you call. You know, how you doing? You tell me about people business. You tell me, no, I hear fucking nothing about no them thing they, you know, I show me, you see it, I show me off of my good frequency. So that's why I have to do every now and then I have to do some videos like this, because this is the only exhaust I have to exhaust. So don't come, let me build this piece and don't let me have to exhaust, you know, the truth upon you, because you are the only people, only person rather, I call me with them the kind of fuckery. You understand? Nobody else not call me with that kind of fuckery. Yeah. So be at the level that you are and be glad that you're on the level, and help to bring people up to your level by showing them love. You're not going to bring people up to your level by being so fucking aggressive with everybody. And vexation, you can't get your way now. Me don't want to come. Me not think me about to come. You know what I mean? Because you can't manipulate it. You can't manipulate I no more. You cannot manipulate I no more, because me not take your advice unless it is in alignment with how I feel. And that's me. And the universe, no matter because you're young or because you're old. I'm saying you have old fucking people we can't give good advice, same way you have young people we can't give good advice, and you have same people from my age bracket we're not giving good advice neither. You understand? So, you know, coming at age, it's coming at resonance, it's frequency, it's energy. And when you start to learn your energetic ways, how to tap into your higher power and know who you are, then you will know how to fucking alter yourself so that you could live with people and be a better person. Because it's your projection, is whatever you think, that's what you are. Anything that you have on your mind, I'm telling you right now, anybody, and it don't want to go for you, it's a universal method. Anything that you're thinking, that's what you are. You understand? So yeah, you have to learn to control that. You have to learn to control that. So that's why I at all times purposing myself to think peacefully, calmly. So if you do me something wrong and I say so right now, like I tell you as it is, if you know to live in peace, you and I are peaceful. You can come to me anytime and, you know, David, how is it going? What you planting? That's peace. What, you know, yeah, let's build something. Yeah, you know, boy, I see that you're planting some fruit trees over this and, you know, it's all good for you, you know. Yeah, for the future. That's peace. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, let's go cook some food and eat and enjoy this food and enjoy this nature. This is so peaceful up here. We don't bother about people. People going to them things. That's peace. Because you have to learn to create your peace, man. Me no care if people want to work over here. Me no care, yeah. Me no care if people want to go kill people. Me no care if people are lesbian, Batman. I don't care. I'm working on my peace. So when you start, you know, to realize that other people business, and that is general cosmic knowledge now. Try to eliminate other people business from your mind and live within your own spectrum of time. That peace, you know, so anything come disturb that peace, you know, yeah, you fuck with them. So I will never come into your quarters and disturb your peace. I'm not going to call you to disturb your peace. I don't want to do that. I'm going to call you and say, how are you doing today? You know, take some of this good energy. This, you know, I'm feeling fun today. I'm thinking of you. You know, this good energy is coming across me because, and here is it. Here, take some good energies, man. What the fuck? How is that hard to learn and comprehend? You understand? That is not hard to comprehend and do. It's a practice. You have to start doing it. Forgive people. Stop harbor resentment. Love upon people. When you see them, even though them in fuck with you, you say, you know, I'm forgive you, man, because forgive you is forgiving me. The pain when me are feeling in my heart, they like me want something to happen to you, and me want this to happen to you. That'll burn you. Excuse me. Yeah, that is burning you when you start to think about people like that. Like, oh, they fucked up and they deserve this, and that is burning you. That's what you're creating in you. And then, you know, if them people is not highly positive enough, now you're sending that energy onto them. Why? It's the same way. When somebody think of you in a bad way, you realize that they must send energy onto them. So you know, keep sending energy back and forth to one another. Yeah, I'm going to keep sending back and forth. And I'm living this here because I am mostly divine in terms of how I'm thinking or I'm saying. But then I have a physical part of, like, I have to have the balance where I'm having a physical part of this relationship where I have to deal with the physical part of this relationship. And then there's a spiritual part of it that I have to see also on balance. So it's for me to have my balance and for you to have your balance so you could have your peace. Are you going to try to find your peace, my love, my dear? You have to find your peace, man. Because the way, you just, you came with a half smile, then the smile developed, and then all of a sudden you're left with vexation. What kind of upheaval of moods and emotions are that? Smile's a smile, man. If me come with a smile, me will leave with a smile. You understand? You have to maintain your smile. If me not in a mood to talk to you, you understand? If I'm not in a mood to talk to you, then I am not going to talk to you. You understand that? If I'm not in the mood to talk to nobody, me will just say, me not in the mood to talk to you because, me not really want to come off on you with one nasty energy. So anytime I find time to talk to somebody, it's because I am in a good mood to talk to them. You understand? And that is why I do videos. That's why I'm saying videos, because that is who I am at art. So if and people full of problems. That's who I am at heart. And people bog down themselves with all kind of problems of the day. Problems for work. Yeah. So we'll do some part of video in this one, For this one I feel local, and maybe it intermingle with like English, Yeah, so problem is for work, problem is for your relationship. You understand? And problem is when you encounter people or you create your problems. You understand? And people full of problems. Problems are your bills them in your house. That are your problem. Problem are your relationship where your man not do, your woman not do. That are your problem. When you create all of them problems, problem are what me I wear go work, or me I go to church this Sunday, or me I get money for buy gas, or me I get money for buy food. These are all the problems we create. And people have all of these problems that them come talk to you and tell you about. You never hear me go to somebody and I tell them about me have this a money problem, me have this a problem, me have this a problem. If a man come into my space, and yes, there's a physical part of life, but people physicalize them life too much where all of the problems them get them down. Them are pure problems, and them use the problems to manipulate other people. Yeah. Like, because you have your problem, no, me must take on all of your problem. And you cause yourself, them a problem there. You understand? Now, if I can come and assist in the way that I can assist, then I will assist. You understand? Like, for example, now, a physical thing like what we're talking about now. A lot of people in life don't have the financial wherewithal. They're living from check to check. Check to check, because, here is it that we have accumulated a whole bunch of bills, your mortgage, your car note, insurances, this, that. In America, living we're talking about now. For in a lot of third world countries, you probably won't experience these. But in America, like in Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm at, you see people, with bills, gas bill, electric bill, this bill, that bills. And so you have to have that money to pay them bills. So now, you have to be a good steward of that. For more than likely, if you had got the opportunity to get the house and all of these things, there was money coming from somewhere. Either you were working for it and it was available, or you're getting it from somewhere, but you have the money. You have maintained it over 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, 15 years. You maintain it. Now, if you don't prioritize all the time, if you have that mortgage money and sometimes you might have conflict. For suppose somebody would like to put on ear, and you go buy one $200 piece a week now, and put on for head and and then you go buy one next $100 piece. Now a $300 that gone, and that is towards your aesthetics. You create that. That is towards your clothing, your whatever you create. And then that $300 there could go towards paying one of your bills for your house, which are priority. And you have to decide. Now a lot of people get themselves into these kind of the situations that I'm seeing. And then they blame other people. Yeah. Like one comment now, my ex-wife, I'm gonna call her ex-wife now, since me recognize that as that on the video. One comment me she made the other day was that I don't know me put out a video until me left, but because sometimes them watch it too, man. But yeah, the comment that she made now is that if she did have a husband to help her with the bill, maybe she would not have been. And that kind of hurt me a little bit. I mean, I said, how to respond to this thing, And I walked away from that. Went into my room and come back out and then discuss it in a more calm manner, just like how you see I'm talking now. Because I realize that some of these things are thrown out there as triggers for you to be a person of control, and triggers also to realize that it's a manipulative tool. So you have to see it from every angle that is coming, because you see sometimes women use these tactics in order to pull you into their system, because her system personally is not my system, and I tell her from day one, no, this is not my system. This is not my system. This is your system that you have created. Now that you have given me an opportunity, because we discussed that I could brotherly come over here and do that kind of stuff. So you see, I'm getting personal now. So this is for family. This is for family. You understand? But it might happen in other instances out there. So my thought now as a man who have this experience, right, and is in control. For family we are talking about now, the people them where you move in a circle with, these are how they operate. These are the way they operate, because I'm married to this lady that I'm talking about and lived with her, I think, for 17 years. Then I get up and left, yeah, for whatever reason, and was in another relationship for about 6-7 years. That relationship departed, and I come back to my ex-wife because I wanted a place to stay and like function to build myself back up into a certain kind of reality. That is the physical part of what life brought me to. Now, how it happened? Don't ask me how it happened, because in the spiritual world, spiritual things are already planned. So this, to me, I regard it as a teaching lesson for me also. A control lesson, maybe a lesson for me to because remember, me get up and run away, how many, there was disagreement in the marriage, and I get up and cut. So you say, yeah, so remember say, hey, that episode are good. This is a good story. This is a freaking good story for people to hear all over the world. You understand? So me see 17 just show up on my thing. So me married for 17 years. Zine? And whatever disagreement happened, some disagreement, but it was my strong point to get up and cut. And when the woman said, go on, if your pay bills are cut, me cut. You see what I say? Because of whatever me did think and whatever immaturity me did upon me cut. And when me cut now, me go Mississippi go work and that relationship until I divorce. And during the time that me divorce, me have one relationship I go on, but it was not a relationship that caused me for cut. So make we make that distinctly clear. You understand? It was after me cut, me go build a relationship there. And that was the relationship now that helped me to bring me into my own spiritual personality, because I was a Christian in the marriage relationship, in this relationship, I was a spiritual, priest, getting to find myself, going into nature, growing a lot, growing all that kind of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, and I love this life. This is the life that brings me into a very peaceful life, my spiritual life. I must tell you that it is a spiritual life that brought me into this peaceful. So see you getting peace and path. People will know me and see the processes, and me have known or heard of the things that happen. This is the story. For a story, I have a good fucking story. I know I have a good story. For the people them who know me, I have a good story. And my story is a good story because it brings me into self and peace. And that is where all of we want to go to. Find yourself, find peace. Find peace in yourself. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and it's all within you. Inside of your meditative, you find peace, and then you will know how to balance and make good decisions after. When you find peace in yourself, you know how to make good decisions, because I never found peace in myself in the two relationship. That's why it brought me up to that point where I found peace. And even until the second relationship collapsed, I still have to maintain my peace, because I could have gone berserk because it was the woman now that left me in this case. You see what I'm saying? I want the relationship. Mom said, David, whatever you do, keep the relationship. Yeah. This woman is nice. I'm going to say, yeah, mom, she's nice. You understand? I'm gonna keep really my work feet. All when I see certain look a red flag, but still I work feet. And I say, honey, but obviously the lady never wanted a long-term relationship, because if she wanted, she couldn't have it and couldn't still have it to today. You understand? So she never wanted a long-term relationship with me, because I realized that is the spiritual side of life. The spiritual side of life is that you will encounter people when you realize what is happening in your spiritual life. People will encounter, you will encounter people, but they have to move on to different, dimension. They have to help. Suppose it was a case of like what we call death. You understand? So you have to accept these things. You know what I mean? And sometimes you're on the same vibratory level, the same vibratory frequency, and you're moving together, you're working together. It's it's a smooth movement in the early part of the relationship. In some relationships, some people elevate and move higher, some people remain at the same level. And so because they're not moving at the same vibratory frequency, they're not aligned. Yeah, they're not aligned. So you have to accept and realize that people are not in alignment with you. It's a frequency, gods and goddesses. It's a frequency. Yeah, it's your peace. Find your peace. That's what Yeshua was talking about. Certain people think they find their peace by casting judgment on other people. No, that's not peaceful. Yeah, the king never do anything like that. That's not peaceful. So as I'm telling you the story, I'm mixing up with cosmic knowledge, you know what I mean? So that's what happened in my case personally, and I had to go through all of them emotional withdrawal and contraction to realize that I still have to find my peace. Now in trying to find my peace, here is it that I'm saying that I have to come back physically and apologize to this wife, but at the same time I have to realize that, yes sir, am I in the same level? Is she on the same level for me to be peaceful? And no, she's not on the level that I can be peaceful with her. You understand? Yeah, she's definitely not on the same level that I can be peaceful because I see how, they manipulate and draw tongue and still don't accept who for who I am and still can recognize I. You understand? So that's why, like I said, when you're in this peace, you are able to control, because sexually now, there's a no. I'm like, no. You understand? And that bites, that like hurt, me no know. And some, well, for you woman, we know. See if a man can stand out on you. Me there for almost 2 months now, and I'll know. Yes, I'll know. I call to my next door neighbor. Yeah, I'll know I man. Decide say no. I not do that, because that is not in alignment with how I believe and think and want. Feel good, because I see that level, me no want that piece there. No. I said the most important thing to me in a relationship is my peace. So if me realize that I'm in somebody's space where I'm not going to achieve peace through a relationship, I will never get sexually entangled, no matter if a wife, ex-wife, girlfriend, that kind of stuff. And they make the decision too. A woman will out on you most of the time, A woman will out on you most of the time. A woman decide whether or not him going to make you enter into the vagina. But here's it that I am decided as a king. Me I say, me not enter in a certain vagina. Because a vagina is a captive place. It's a womb. It's a creative space. That space that can hold in a low frequency. You understand? That space can hold you in it's energy up inside there. It's creative energy up inside of it. And some of them womb there. No. Me I tell you, boys and girls, men, and boys especially. And me talk from the man perspective, so you can have power also. Young men and young boys out there, you can have power also to know that, to respect the woman and realize that it's not just entering into sex just to cool and to put some sperm in. It's a connection, it's a soulful connection. It is a very soulful connection. So, and that is why you have to cut it off sometime. Because, if you don't cut off, a woman have been like having sex for, how many years, and you're soulfully connected. It was when I started to do my spiritual work, I started to learn about twin flame. My empress taught me about twin flame. My empress taught me about soulmate. So when I'm connecting with her sexually, It's a spiritual thing to me. I'm going in deep to connect into your soul so that I can give you the best of what I have. And I'm receiving the best of what you have. So when you're connected to that, and that just decide now, say, hey, no more of this, you know. When you were addicted to that, guess what? If you don't know if you control that, you go crazy, you know. Because the woman can have you out there now and manipulate your mind by just you wanting to go inside of that, you know. So you have to understand the powers of these things, men, Rasta men. It no matter Chronixx, it no matter who, the Prime Minister. It don't matter who, women have the power. I'm telling you, women have the power. And so you have to realize and recognize also and respect the power of the woman. The woman, the divine feminine have the power, I'm telling you. Them help to create these love or the hate. Everything come out of woman. Everything come out of woman. Take it as me tell you this. Everything come out of woman. So you have to learn to stay within your power. Kings and emperor and strong men, gods of this planet. You understand? With respect, just the same. Yeah, and when you have that respect, my brother, and when you have that power, and you walk with that power, like for me now, me have so much power. Oh, when a woman see me nowadays, as old as me look you now, me see young girl look me. Yeah, because I have that power. It's like I have an attractive power. You know how much people want every man in my wood turn up stiff. You can't say it like that. Stand up buckram stiff every morning. Ask my empress if you think I lie. When she used to run, she run from that. The one we pass and gone. She said, nah, make you contact that thing there and come whatever we do. Yeah, for real. So make put you out there in a pattern and put it out there in a real life. That's how you go for true. And me have the power the same way. Me have this power stand up and me say, and anybody me a give to. Me just meditate that blouse and skirt and all the power that go back in myself for healing. When I have to learn that power, me I telling the Jamaicans, me I talk for Jamaican now for man like for both so you can ram girl, you know, you can ram girl, you know. Yeah, you both you ram girl and you know so you take on them demon too. Yeah, you take on them demons. Yeah. Me remember about 2 years ago when I look a virgin down from Center and the Lime Hall. Him always a woman problem and he take on the most demonic girls them. The most demonic girls them. Girls who want to stab him. And eventually he just disappear. We don't know what happened to them. So yes, man, you have to have control and have power. We have to start to create back this world. We have to start create this world of goodness, my brother. We have to start create back this world of goodness and respect and love. You understand? It's not just going out there for just, yeah, me used to do it as a young youth when me never know better. I never have the understanding, but if I have the ability to train youths, now me can train youths about certain things that it's all about respect to the divine empress. Respect. Because, you know, it's a creative, you know, sex is a creative form of life. It's one of them creative, you know, see it what it bring out. It replicate one of us kind sexual and that sexual energy there. Yeah. Yeah, you understand? And it is powerful. Like, so for like me now when we talk about breed and me say me breed, yeah, of course I would. But me know that in my mind when I breed, you know, is a youth now where have the mindset like me, have the energies like me. You understand? Because of the spirit is at a spirit now. I am creating back into this world to know that the youth will come and I will speak same way peacefully like me. Because me not gonna make him get Babylon training, me I'm making get the training of the same spiritual divine, you know. So we are gonna run that through that process. That's how I believe. That's how I say I gonna do it. You understand? That is me. That is me. And it's like you have to create these things in you and no make nobody stop you. No make nobody influence you for, you know, detract from your own peaceful ways or the things that you have, because you are your own divine self. So if your divine self is saying to you, do this and help to build this and create this, why the fuck you should allow somebody else to come determine what you how you do it? Yeah man, so all of the people that we want to come give advice on how you want to live your life, they are manipulators. They are manipulators and you have to see them coming and then come in on your family because them are the demonic distraction. We are coming now going like them perfect. more than you, and I create this case. Then eat everybody. So anybody we see come and is eating on people, eating on person, and them not like that, and them, them not like that somebody, and them not like that somebody. Them a demon. Anybody where you say I come with the hate message, those are the demons. Yeah, that somebody not like him, and him not like that somebody, and that somebody not like him. So stop the hate message, man. Stop the hate message, because you create that in your mind. Yeah, you're then the day, yes. I'm not saying that people don't dislike you for certain ways or you perform, but you see them. It's energy. How are you going to deal with them? Are you going to throw hate back at them every day? You're going to be hateful and say, oh yeah, I'm a warrior. I was born to. Yeah, there was a time for warrior. This time is not the time for warrior thing, man. Now is the time for peace and unity. Now is the time for peace and unity. The warrior thing done. Now is the time for peace and unity. Get back into your peace and unity self, your powerful self. Your peace is powerful. Your peace is powerful, and when you can get into your peace, well, you'll identify the people around you that are not in their very peaceful self. You see what I'm saying? So this is a mix-up video with everything, but it all boils down to how you're going to control your mood, or you're going to control yourself, or you're going to bring about this peace within self first, and then help to exemplify it in other people, so that you don't be aggressive and warlike to other people. You in your family, especially these are the people that you see. These are the people that you grew up with. And you see 8 in them. Yes, of course there's 8 in them, but what? The 50 years ago, you're going to bring it up to this year? I don't remember nothing when my brothers and sisters them doing bad in the past. Yeah, at present, there are certain things that I see, but me no hold it against them as hatred. Like me can't have a relationship with them. Me have to have a hatred in my heart for any one of my brothers and sisters, family, exes, girlfriend. No, I am not going to hold no hate, no grudge for no ex, no wife, no this, no brothers, no sisters, nobody at all. Nobody at all. I mean, enemy. You have to create that. It no matter what they do me. Me forgive everybody will do me anything where them believe that they want to do me something wrong. Me forgive all you all, because I am not going to carry hate with me. If you're hate with me, no, I forgive. I am forgiving, and I always, like the most I say, 70 times 7. You can't stop forgive. You never, ever, ever, ever can stop forgive, brothers and sisters. And that's how it is. Never ever, because the minute you stop forgiving, you're harboring, you're creating hate into your very own space. So forgive. Oh yeah, what? Yeah. Alright, you forgive. But what happened? Now if you deal with him upon that again, if it's business and him screw you up, now if you deal with that, it's a decision now that you have to make. So everything is forgiving and decision, brother. And don't allow certain people to come in your space. So yes, cause yeah, maybe forgive you for that, but don't come in my space, man. Don't call me back with people problems. Me don't want to hear people problems. Me don't want to hear your problems. Them neither. Yeah, you have to work them out. Everybody have to work out their own problem. You understand? Yeah, if you have a monetary problem and you can't say, yo, cuz, want me, I want $500, me can't get it. Yeah, if me have a me send that come. You understand? But and stuff like that. But me don't want to hear about people do this and people do that, and people do you this and people do that. I don't give a fuck about what people want to do to you or what people want to do to me. I am forgiving them. So you can't want to go and make them do you in a fear mind. They want to do it for them fucking business. Anybody want to do anything to me nasty, that's your business. It is your business to want to do me nasty. The narrative of me that I'm promoting into the atmosphere is that I'm going to forgive you. Alright, you want to be nasty. Why you want to be nasty when I show you love? I'm showing you love. Why would you want to be nasty? Alright, you operate nasty because of something you never say. Something that you never like. You couldn't manipulate me. And you operate. Alright, I forgive you. Do you forgive me? Or you have to for your business? You understand what I'm trying to say? So you have to create your narrative of peace. Alright, so me take on all of that load now. You see, now that I talk about these things, it's like me feel so fucking heavy. You understand? So me have to go unburden myself again now by creating my peace now. Go talk to the plants them. You understand? Go hug up a tree now and relieve myself, because sometimes this is, like me say, it's energy, man. You take on people energy. So anytime you start to behave like them, and yeah, you take on their energy. Anytime you start to debate with them, get aggressive, get angered, you know, in conversation with them, you're taking on their energy. You understand? So I release myself right now of all of the negative energies of the family that come with their negativity in terms of their vibrational presence and their words. I declare and decree that it is no more on I, and I am going to release myself of them. And you make 3 turn like some, my brother, to anti-clockwise. You make 3. This is magic. I'm telling you, this is magic. You just do this and you speak it and you release them anti-clockwise. 3 turn anti-clockwise. So people go clockwise, but me I tell them the secret. See one of this magical secret I'm gonna show you. And you release people and the energy they just drop off of you, my brother. You ground yourself on the ground. Because you use a magnetic, what we call electromagnetic being. We are an electromagnetic being, and this ground here is all electricity and magnetism, brother. I'm telling you, this is people call it magic. It's not, it's just what you're saying is resonance. I'm telling you, it works. See, I'm telling you a while ago that I feel heavy and I spin 3 times around. Stand up barefoot on the ground. Zine, anti-clockwise around and declare and decree the sound. You hear me I say? And all of that rascal, bad negative energy gone from you. That's what it is. So it is. And so it is. Believe you me, that's magic. If you know I believe I no business. But that's true, man. So we don't want the family with the negativity then come call we and try to spoil the move. We're not answering no more. We're not answering no more anyway, we're not going to make trouble. And bring out negative. You have to learn to promote peace. I'm very peaceful. I want peace in my life. Alright? So big up on yourself. King David is the same way. Peace we say every day. And we are going to eschew hate and evil. Alright? Big up on yourself.